Welcome back to the opening kickoff, episode 7. How you doing this week, Maddox?
I'm doing pretty good. Life's always good when your team's on a bye week and you don't have to want to kill yourself,
Very true. Sorry about last week, guys. We shit the bed on the audio. Or I shit the bed on the audio. Won't happen again, but, it is what it is.
We shit the bed on the audio.
So I went 10-5. Maddox went 10-5 as well. My record is 60-32-1. Maddox's record is 52-40-1.
And we can go kind of quick through these, and they can go check out the.
Oh yeah, true. Well, let's go ahead and get into yays and nays before we get into this. Sorry, this episode's a little bit messy.
All right, my God, this week was mid. I don't know if I have a yay. You go first.
Nay is fucking Oklahoma lost to the Texas. I know that's not NFL, but we were at the game, and Mom was really sad, so that's sad. And then, but we do that in and out was worth it, honestly. So fuck it.
Oh yeah, I would have sacrificed losing
for that in and out that night.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, I would have too.
So good.
And then my yay is the Buccaneers game, of course.
My nay was my fantasy loss I took. I got 150 dropped on my head. Somehow Zach has a Bijan and Jamar Chase and Devon Achane all on the same team, and then just made a trade today and got somebody else. He got Roma Dunze back. So Zach, you can lick my balls. My yay, it was just a great week of football. I went 10-5. That's probably the best record I've had so far, and it could have been better if I didn't have that one. I always have one. There's always one pick. That's my nay, is that I picked the Browns and they let Dylan Gabriel throw the ball 52 times.
Yeah, that was really
That's
dumb.
my name.
That was really dumb. What's funny is, and I was shitting on you for the Colts pick. I was like, do you need a change? I thought
it was pretty close.
I thought the Browns was a better pick, but the Browns is way worse.
Here's the thing. I don't want to go too deep on a tangent. One thing I've learned about the Cardinals over the last couple of years is they play up or down to their opponent's skill level.
True.
When they just lost to the Titans. When they play shit teams, they play terrible. And when they play good, the Cardinals never win or lose by more than 10 points because they are playing at the same exact level of their opponent.
True. All right, well, let's get into the games we just got wrong real quick. If y'all want to check out a full breakdown, we did a full breakdown of every game, so y'all can check that out. But Eagles-Giants, Jackson Dart got the ball out. Jalen Hurts kind of played
Hamscad with 3 tutties.
Yeah, pretty much that's all we can say.
Saquon got 30 yards on the first drive and finished with less than 60.
Perfect. Cowboys-Panthers.
Rico Dowdle revenge game, over 200 yards of scrimmage, 30 carries on the ground. Oh, my goodness. The Cowboys' defense is ass. Dak's playing best football he's ever played, and it's all for nothing.
Perfect. So Lions-Chiefs is the game I got wrong.
I know ball.
Yeah, so that is crazy. And remember, I was like, if you want to switch, we can switch.
What's really funny is
so funny.
The only real reason I picked the Chiefs in that game was just because I felt like they were due for a win. Like, that's really all.
And
you're
right.
I was right.
And remember,
they played some good football.
So last week, remember when I was like, if you want to switch, I'd be down to switch. Did you think about it at all? You're
I was confident in the Chiefs.
Perfect. All right. Well, and then games we both got wrong as well. Or we can just go ahead and get into the Browns-Steelers a little bit, the game that you got wrong.
Yeah, I picked the Browns. Something I didn't know is the Browns are like 0-22 in their last road game against the Steelers. Now, technically it's a road game. They were overseas, but, that's on the road because they're not home. If I would have known that, I might have changed my decision. But
that's at Heinz Stadium. They're that bad?
Just on the road against the Steelers. Anywhere that's not the Brown Stadium when they play the Steelers are 0-22 or something.
Right. I mean, how often are they overseas?
Yeah. So, yes. But we dove deep into this. The fact that Judkins had less than 15 carries and Dylan Gabriel threw the ball 52 times in his second ever start against the Steelers defense is beyond pathetic. That is some of the worst coaching I've ever seen. And I would put money that we see Shedeur within the next 4 weeks.
I was just about to ask you that, so I'm glad you said that. All right, Bills, Falcons, get into that a little bit.
Falcons look legit, bro. Their offense is reaching their potential. Defense has been playing pretty decent all year. I'm excited to see how this team's going to be the rest of the season.
But you picked the Bills. We just both thought the Bills were going to beat the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, bro, they locked up Josh Allen. I mean, they, like we said in the other thing, they scored a touchdown on their first possession, scored only 1 touchdown the rest of the game. They turned Josh Allen over twice. That defense stepped up big time. I mean, and the Bills need to go out and get a real weapon for Josh Allen, in my opinion.
Okay, and then the last game we both got wrong was Bears-Commanders, which, was kind of give or take.
I'm glad Caleb got his revenge, honestly. And Jake Moody, it was nice seeing him kick that game winner.
Perfect. All right, what do we normally do? Power rankings first?
Yeah, let's do power rankings.
You want me to go first, or are you feeling spicy? You want to go first?
I'll go first. My power rankings, look.
I feel like ours is going to be different.
If these are stupid, I'm sorry, bro. The NFL is so weird right now. I can't tell who's good and who's bad.
It's hard. It is hard.
Here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that there's a few good teams that we'll see at the top of the list, and I can tell you that, the Jets are pretty bad. Outside of that, I don't know who's good and who's bad anymore. That's all I got to say. So, with that being said, I have 3 honorable mentions because I had to cheat a little bit.
Okay.
My 3 honorable mentions are the 49ers, which sucks to put them down there, but with how injured they are, it's hard to put them in the top 10 after coming off a loss. The Eagles, who have been playing shit football all year, they probably deserve to be in the top 10, but I can't do it after that. And the Falcons for beating the Bills. Let's hop into it. Number 10, I got the Green Bay Packers. It was a pretty sketchy win against the Bengals, but they're currently sitting at the top of the NFC North. Defense had a pretty good game.
Second in the NFC, too.
Second in the NFC. Josh Jacobs continues to ball out. If Jordan Love could step up his play a little bit, this is going to be a pretty scary team moving forward. Number 9, I have the Chargers, bro. Winning a game like that with how injured they are, missing both your tackles,
I just realized I forgot the Chargers on my list.
It's all right. I told you it's hard. Missing both your star running backs. They are heavily injured, and they came back and won a really sick game against the Dolphins. That was great to see. Number 8, I have the Chiefs. I know their record's worse than the 2 teams below them, but that was a great win for them against the Lions, where they played some perfect football. And going into this week, they're getting Rashee Rice back, so they're just going to keep climbing up and up to this list. And Mahomes is playing. Weirdly enough, Mahomes is playing better football than we've seen over the last few years. Because the last few years, it was kind of mid-Chiefs offense, really good defense. This year, the defense has actually been playing pretty good, but Mahomes is stepping back up to that MVP level. It is funny that level.
Mahomes didn't need to go crazy last year, and now he does.
But yeah, dude, Mahomes is balling out. Number 7. Could you guess what team this is? If you had to guess, what team would you guess?
Seattle Seahawks.
I got the New England Patriots sitting at number 7.
Okay.
Beat the Bills a couple weeks ago. Drake May had another great game against the Saints. I want to say he has 5 games in a row with above 100 passer rating. He's spreading the ball around. Keyshawn Boutte goes for over 100 yards. That is nuts. Great team. Defense is playing good. Another team that I think maybe we see make a move at the deadline, get this team a little better, considering they might make the postseason at this rate. Number 6, I have Seattle. Bro, they're playing some damn good football, bro. The game against the Bucs, they dropped 35 and, won on a loss on a last-second field goal. They come into Jacksonville, play great defense. JSN goes for 160 receiving yards. Kubiak's calling a good offense. I mean, the offense is good. The defense is good. They're just balling out. Number 5, I have the Rams. They probably could be higher up on this list, but I just wasn't really impressed with their win against the Ravens. I feel like they should have dominated that team a lot worse with how bad that defense has been. And Cooper Rush and Tyler Huntley are on the other side of the ball. Number 4, I have the Bills. It's kind of weird having them this high coming off of 2 straight losses, but it's just hard to put the Bills anywhere below the top 4, in my opinion. When you have Josh Allen on your team, it's just hard to bet against them. Number 3, I have the Lions. Coming off a loss against the Chiefs, but if you're going to lose to a team, you might as well make it the Chiefs. They played some good football. Some calls didn't go their way. They had some crucial drops on 4th downs. I think they're going to be fine for the rest of the season. Number 2, I have the Indianapolis Colts, currently sitting at the top of the AFC. They're one Adonai Mitchell away from probably being undefeated.
Very true.
They're just playing some damn good football. Their defense has been playing pretty good most of the season, but in a game where the defense didn't step up, the offense did step up, and, they executed on drives that they needed to. And number 1, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off a great win against the 49ers, bro. Baker played some of the best quarterback I've seen in a long time with missing his 4 starting receivers, his starting running back, multiple offensive linemen, a defense that hasn't been performing very well all season. That 3rd and 14 run was one of the coolest plays I've seen in my entire life. We've seen Baker do similar things to that multiple times this season alone, but this one specifically was crazy because there was no reason he shouldn't have gotten sacked.
That's why I don't have a voice, dude.
So he should have gotten sacked, and then he shouldn't have even reached the 1st down marker and somehow was able to reach across it.
Dude, he doesn't have big arms either.
No, the second that play happened, I texted Lidden word for word. I've never seen a quarterback so not fast, but just want it more than any other quarterback in the league. Like, nobody wants it.
And you followed up being like, not that he's slow.
He's not slow in any sense.
Like, you weren't insulting him.
But he's not a scrambling quarterback in any way.
Yeah, you didn't mean
he just wants it, bro. He wants it, and he is a dog. And if y'all can keep winning with this unhealthy roster, like, at this point, bro, just let everybody get healthy if you're going to keep winning these games.
We have Lions, Saints, bye.
And you'll have a cushion right now. Like, even if y'all drop a game to the Lions, y'all be 5-2. Like, the division Saints, playing better is a little sketchy.
Yeah, Lions, Saints, we got to have our teams being healthy. Bye. Everybody comes back.
And Luka's injury isn't too serious.
We don't know yet. I mean, we still, there's no update on it yet. It's
to me,
it could be a Mike Evans thing where he's out 3 to 4 weeks.
That's what I'm imagining it's going to be. But once this team's healthy again, bro, like this is scary. They're currently sitting at the top of the NFC. Like, that's just props to the Bucs, bro. I'm happy for Baker.
I agree. All right, this is my top 10 honorable mentions. I got the Chiefs and Chargers. I kind of low-key forgot about them because when you're talking about them, you kind of convinced me. At number 10, I got the 49ers. I was really impressed with them. They're winning this without George Kittle. They're winning this without Brock Purdy. They might be better with Mac Jones. Who the fuck knows? But they're playing really good football right now, all across the board.
Brock Purdy, by the way, is officially not a top 10 quarterback.
Dang.
That's a conclusion I've come to.
Dang. All right. Well, number 9, I got the Rams, which I know is a little bit low for you. The Texans were able to drop 40 on this Ravens team, and the Rams were not with a significantly better offense. And I think that kind of pushed me back a little bit. I get Puka got hurt, and that was really scary to see, but still, they still got Devontae Adams.
They should have won that game by a lot more.
I agree. At number 8, I got the Patriots. I'm really excited to see Drake May balling out. Josh Allen Jr., you could call him?
Bro, he looks like Josh Allen. Like, dude, these throws he's making down the field, like, these are not easy throws, bro. It's not like tight window throws necessarily, but he is hucking it down the field and putting it where only the receiver can catch it.
Yeah,
it's
for
so
sure.
Beautiful.
At number 7, I got the Seahawks. They lost to our number 1 team, so I can't really shut on them too much.
They could have won that game week 1 against the Niners. They probably should have won that game.
I mean, could have beat the Bucks too if Sam Darnold doesn't throw a pick right there. You don't really know, which, I mean, Baker Mayfield would have still came back, but who knows.
Yeah.
At number 6, I got the Lions. That Chiefs loss really scares me, and I mean, I don't want to disrespect the Lions because as we're about to play them this week, and I'm really scared of them.
Yeah.
Because talent-wise, they're top 2. Like they're insane. But that was a really bad loss to the Chiefs.
They also have some pretty bad injuries going on for them right now.
True, but I'm saying in power rankings, I just got to put them at 6 right now. At number 5, I know this is a little high for you. I got the Eagles. That was a pretty bad loss that they just had to the Giants, but I think it was more due Jackson Dart at MetLife going crazy on Thursday night more than the Eagles. And I think the Eagles are going to win a few in a row and be fine. At number 4, I got the Bills. Same thing. They slipped up 2 weeks in a row. I think Josh Allen needs to lock in a little bit. Quick banging Haley Steinfeld. Lock in just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I get you have a badass wife. I get you got to, be a serving husband. You gotta
unlock your inner Tom Brady, bro.
Thank you.
Fuck your wife.
Yeah, fuck your wife.
Or don't fuck your wife, but like fuck your
wife.
Yeah,
don't fuck her wife. Fuck her off. Fuck off. At number 3, I got the Steelers, which I know you're not very high about. They're playing football game. They're playing great football. They're playing great football, and they're winning. They only got 1 loss.
Fucking hate the Steelers.
They have as many losses as the Colts and the Buccaneers, as I hate to say it. They're in a shit division with a hurt quarterback and both of the 2 really good teams in the Bengals and the Ravens, and I think they might. If the Colts can slip up a few games, maybe the Steelers get that first round bye.
If the Steelers make the playoffs, they lose in the first round.
I mean, they might get a first round bye if the Colts slip up a few games. Speaking of that, at number 2, I got the Colts. I love to see Daniel Jones balling out. We give a Baker Mayfield award every year, and we're going to give it to Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know who it's going to this year.
I think Daniel Jones could probably suck ass the rest of the year, and people.
If he does suck ass the rest of the year, I might have to go to Mac Jones, bro. He's been balling.
Very true. But at number 1, I got my favorite team, the Buccaneers, and it's cool that it's not even biased this time.
Yeah, you finally get to actually put. Hey, I told you this the other day. Last year, I got to experience my team being number 1 in the power ranks a couple times, and the season ended the same way they all do. So,
hopefully, my season ends a little better.
I hope so. I mean, my team's not winning a Super Bowl.
If your team's not in the playoffs, you'll hope that.
We might be in the playoffs. We're not winning a Super Bowl this year, but I hope y'all do because we're not gonna fucking.
Hey, let's go Buck Super Bowl. All right, we can get into what everybody's looking forward to. Does Maddox make?
How many picks am I down right now? Like 7.
10.
Oh God.
No, sorry,
dude.
8. I'm sorry.
Jesus Lord, I got this. I've been down worse. I think.
I wonder what it was at the most.
I think it was 11, but I can't say for sure.
But it wasn't 11 by week 7. Like, you started making a comeback by then.
I need to start getting my shit together. It's just every week I have one game where I look back and I'm like, why the fuck did I pick that? There's no reason.
But also, too, like, there's a few fucky games like the Eagles, Giants you could have taken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I always take the wrong fucking game, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, true.
What really screwed me is whenever I didn't take the Titans against the Cardinals, bro. Like, that would have been a good one to take because I literally said on the episode that I was gonna, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah, true. All right, well, let's get into Thursday Night Football, Steelers-Bengals.
So we both said that the Bengals could easily win this game, in my opinion. But like I said, I can't look back next week and ask myself why I picked the Bengals. So I'm going to pick the Steelers. Steelers are going to advance to 5-1, and I still don't think they're one of the best 10 teams in the league.
They're number 3.
They're not number 3.
No, I got the Steelers as well. I wanted to pick them, but I'm playing kind of pussy right now, where I'm up by 10.
Yeah,
honestly,
no, you got it.
I got to play pussy right now. So that's all it is. But I would not be shocked if the Bengals pull off a win. All right, the 8:30 game. Honestly, I hate the 2 double Monday night games. Also, wait, they added an 8:30 game, and now that they added an 8:30 game, there's a 2 Monday night games.
Yeah, stupid.
How the fuck? I just realized that. That's even stupider.
I just don't get how we got 3 games at 4 o'clock, and yet we have 2. We have double.
So they took away 1 noon game and put it at 8:30, and took away 1 3 and put it at Monday.
I guess I don't even understand. What's crazy is going into the year they said they weren't going to do the double night the double header Monday night games, and then they did it anyways.
That's so dumb. I think the Sunday morning's awesome. I'm down for those.
Yeah, people
but
complain about that. I like it. I mean, it
Nothing
sucks
be-
having to wake up early.
I'm
but
an early riser, so I don't care. But
I like having football to watch all day. I won't
Rams,
complain about that.
Jaguars, who do you got?
I'm gonna take the Rams here.
Okay.
I think the Jags, when they win games this year, they win off of their defense stepping up and making big turnovers. That's why they didn't beat the Seahawks. I mean, they got chances to win the ball in the offense. They got chances to win the game through the offense, and it just wasn't happening. And I don't think the Rams are just going to hand you opportunities to win the games the way some of these other teams have been doing. So I'm going to take the Rams here.
Yeah, I got the Rams as well. I kind of think the Rams are kind of going to be pissed off after that last game, as ironically, because they had a win. But I think they
didn't
like
play
shit.
great.
They played like shit last game, and I think the Jaguars are going to kind of slowly digress a little bit.
I think, weirdly enough, this is like a season take. This kind of doesn't have anything to do with the game picks. Even with how the season has started, I think we might see the Texans in the playoffs and not see the Jags in the playoffs. I think the Texans might start going a little bit of heater here. Because I was looking back, the Texans' losses this year were to the Bucks, the Rams. I don't remember the other team, but that's two really fucking good football teams.
Because they started off 0-3, but to good teams.
Yeah, exactly. So I could see the Texans having a bounce back season here.
I completely agree with you, honestly. I never even thought about that, but I agree with you. Eagles, Vikings. You rocked with your Vikings?
Yeah, strictly out of just hope, honestly.
I would change, just so you know. I'm going to be rooting for the Vikings, but I'm going to stick with my
If
guts.
I wasn't doing this strictly out of just hope, I would pick the Eagles. Like, I genuinely just want us to win so bad. Like,
I honestly just picked it because I thought you were going to pick the Eagles.
Carson Wentz
That's the only
revenge
reason
game.
I did. No, dude, I hope y'all win, honestly. I hope you get this game pick over me.
We need it, though. Like, it's not just like, we genuinely need this win really
Y'all
bad.
y'all need to throw some confusing looks at Jalen Hurts, and y'all need to play good offense.
I think our defense will be fine. I'm just worried about our offense, honestly.
Y'all got to score 28 or 30, like 28 or so.
I don't think so.
You don't think y'all got to score that much?
I think we need to score 20. I don't think the Eagles got more than 20 points on our defense. I think we turn over Jalen Hurts at least once. What the problem?
You know, Jalen Hurts hasn't thrown a pick in like 250 throws.
You know what the problem? Well, he threw a pick last game.
Oh, he did.
That's
hilarious.
He hadn't thrown a pick in over 250 throws.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
The problem is, we continue to let running backs do whatever they want against us. And Saquon, yet to have a good game. So
start him in fantasy.
He's due for a good game. And we can't stop the run as of right now. So if anybody's going to beat us, it's going to be Saquon. But that's why I don't think it's going to be very high scoring, because I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to beat us through the air. I think Saquon's going to beat us on the ground. So clock's going to kind of be going. And I think the Eagles' run defense hasn't been fantastic this year. So I think Jordan Mason has a pretty decent game. Like, I just think offenses are going to be moving slow. It's not going to be very high scoring. Whatever the over-under is, take the under. But
all right, perfect. I got the Eagles. I'm going to be rooting for the Vikings, but I just played a strategical.
the Eagles are probably
All right, Mike Vrabel revenge game. Patriots versus Titans. You got the Pats?
I did take the Pats, yeah.
This is going to be a molly
There's
walk.
just no shot.
Yeah,
I mean, Cam Ward's going to get sacked 6 times again, and there's just not going to be a chance.
It-
I don't know if the Titans win another game the rest of the year, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't be shocked. Panthers versus Jets. Who did you end up taking?
This is a weird game for me. I really thought about taking the Jets, but I told you as I was making my picks, I was like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done picking the Jets.
Yeah.
Never picking the Jets. If they win a game, I'll think about it. But Panthers coming off a really good week, get to play against a pretty shitty team. And the Panthers' offense has been great, and they're finally playing against an offense that's not going to really do much. I think the Panthers could win this by multiple scores, honestly.
But also, you wouldn't be shocked if the Jets win like 21-10 or something.
If the Jets win, I think it's like 13-10. Like, I think it's some dumb shit like that.
Okay.
Honestly, like, if the spread on this game was like 6.5 Panthers, I might take Panthers minus 6.5.
Cool. Yeah, I got the I got the Panthers as well. Kind of exact same reason you're saying. Dolphins, Browns. Who did you end up taking?
I took the Dolphins. I took the Browns last week, and they let Dylan Gabriel throw the ball 52 times against the Steelers. Fuck the Browns. The Dolphins are going to win.
Yeah, I think this can be a good.
I thought about taking the Dolphins last week against the Chargers. I don't know if you remember me saying that in the episode.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't, because I would have been so mad, bro. I would have been so heated.
I agree. That for yeah, I think the Browns can be really bad at the end.
Honestly,
of the season,
like, the thing is, it wouldn't shock me if they won this game, because the Dolphins are struggling a lot. This Browns defense is really good.
and Myles Garrett might literally murder Tua.
Yeah, like, this Browns defense is really fucking good, and the Dolphins offense has been struggling. The Dolphins defense is bad enough to probably let the Browns put up some points, but I just can't bring myself to pick the Browns again. I just can't do it. Same with the Jets.
All right, perfect. All right, 12 o'clock game, Saints versus Bears.
You know, I really sat here and thought about this one. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
With the way Rattler's been, Spencer Rattler revenge game.
Oh.
Now, I did not.
If
take
you
the
took the
Saints.
Bears, I'm changing to the Saints.
I did take the Bears.
I'm going to change to the Saints. Just
now if
because.
the Saints win, it's gonna piss me off because I really was about. I said out
You gave
loud.
me the idea.
I was
first.
about to pick the Saints.
I'll give you.
and
Hey,
I literally said
if
out
you want to
loud-
go for the Rattler revenge game,
No, it's good.
I want different.
I was
want
sitting there
different.
about to pick the Saints, and
Let's
I was
make it
like,
interesting.
I was like, I can't do this to myself because that would be the game that I look back at,
And you just regret it.
and I'd be like, why? So I'm gonna take the
I'm
Bears.
ready for the Rattler revenge game. I want.
No,
it.
hey, honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, the only reason I'd be mad is because I didn't pick them whenever I really think there's a chance. But Caleb and Ben Johnson coming off the bye had some really, really good chemistry going in that game.
For sure.
The Saints roster is just not very good. They're coming off a win against the Commanders, who I think are a way better team. So if they can get a couple turnovers out of Rattler, who has been playing pretty good these last couple weeks, I think they pretty easily win this game. So wouldn't shock me if the Saints won, but I'm going with the Bears here.
I agree. Honestly, just because you said Rattler revenge game, the fact that Rattler had to hear a whole stadium chant for Caleb coming in,
He wants to win this so
he
bad.
wants to win this so bad, dude.
Like, at the end of the game, they're going to shake hands and everything, but Rattler in his head, he's like, fuck you. Like,
Fuck you, dude.
but hey, he's in the NFL anyway, so
Very
it worked
true.
out for
He's
both
still
of them.
starting. All right, Raiders Chiefs, pretty easy. Chiefs for both of us.
I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, same one. Another Colts versus Chargers, probably one of the best games so far.
You know, if the Chargers weren't so injured, I would really consider it. But I think the Chargers, it's just time for them to start charging. Like, and the Colts, they're balling out, bro. Like I said, they're one Adonai Mitchell away from being undefeated. I think they're going to get another win here against the Chargers. The Chargers are way too injured for me to pick
I
them
took the
against
Colts
this
as
team.
well. I honestly just took them. I think it's gonna be a good scoring game. It's a good scoring
It's going to be a
game.
pretty high-scoring game, in my opinion.
I just think the Colts offense is better than the Chargers offense ultimately.
I
so
could
think
see this
that's
being
what's
like a
gonna
30-30 game, like
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
high-scoring.
be- Yeah, I agree. Next game I got written down for 305 is Giants versus Broncos. So I'm curious on what you picked.
I took the Giants.
You took the Giants. Okay, yeah, I took the Broncos.
Dude, they played bad against the Jets.
First
Like,
half was good. Second half was really bad.
the Jets had negative 10 passing yards, and it's fair to say that the Jets should have won that game. They could have had extra points going into half. They could have attempted a 60-yard game winner.
How do you not take like even a Hail Mary going into half, like instead of just running it out?
Well, they didn't even need a Hail Mary. They had a timeout. They could have at least tried to get into, like, I don't even want to deep dive into that shit. It made me so mad. But the Giants are coming off a great win against, even though, like I've said this multiple times on the show, the Broncos are the Eagles of the AFC.
Ooh, so that's why you kind of got them a little bit.
It's just the same kind of vibe. Dude, the Broncos piss me off. So fuck the Broncos. I'm not picking them. Give me the Giants.
Perfect.
And I told you, Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo are the new Taylor Swift of the NFL.
is this the one that you said you were going crazy on?
That was the one that was my first weird one. Or no, actually, no, I have a different weird one.
Or is the one
What?
you're getting weird on the Cardinals Packers?
First, I wanted to say that Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart are the new Taylor Swift of the NFL. They
Yeah.
found their new little golden boys. Even though they're missing some talent on the offense, I think they want them to win. But yes, I did indeed pick the Cardinals to beat the Packers.
Okay.
As we said earlier, and that also, if Kyler doesn't play again for whatever reason, I will switch to the Packers.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure Kyler's supposed to be playing. Like I said earlier, the Cardinals tend to play up to their opponent's skill level, and the Packers have played some sketchy football the last couple weeks. They almost gave up a win to the Bengals. They've already lost to the Browns this season. They tied with the Cowboys. I think it's very feasible the Cardinals win this game, honestly. If the spread's over 7.5, I'm hammering it.
Perfect. Yeah, I got the Packers. I honestly, now that you're kind of talking, I'm like, fuck, the Cardinals is a good pick. But I think the Packers just have a better roster. I think
They easily have a better roster.
I think they'll squeeze out the win. All right, Cowboys Commanders. I want to say it. I got the Cowboys winning. I think they're. Gonna beat the
I really
Commanders.
did think about picking the Cowboys, but the Commanders coming off a loss against the Bears, I think the Cowboys, although they've played some really good football this season, like I don't think they're a playoff team necessarily. So I don't think they're going to have the same drive as a team like the Commanders who made the NFC Championship last season, and they need to be in the playoffs again against a division opponent. So I'm going to take the Commanders to go into Dallas and win, honestly.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys. I just think the Cowboys are going to make this
Holy
division.
fuck, this is going to be a shootout.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to make this division look interesting. Of course, they lost like a game to the Panthers they shouldn't have lost for like playoff hopes, but they're going to make it interesting when they need to.
Dude,
I feel
every
like.
Cowboys game has already been a shootout. And then you have a really good high-powered offense from the Commanders and also a not very good defense. Like, this is going to be a really good
Yeah, it's going to be a
football game.
fun-ass game. All right, Falcons 49ers. Who did you take?
You know,
Are you still thinking about it?
no, I picked a team, but I don't know if I like it.
Did you pick the Falcons?
No,
You picked
I
49ers?
picked the 49ers. Did the Falcons upset two teams in a row? I'm going to pick the Falcons.
All right.
I'm picking I want to switch up. I got to go with the
Okay.
Falcons because I'm assuming you picked the 49ers,
I picked
right?
the 49ers, yeah.
See, I need this.
We have a lot different.
And that's not
this
the
week.
only reason, bro. The Falcons are coming off a win against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
The 49ers are super injured right now. They're missing their 2 best players on their entire roster. Still out a lot of receivers. I don't know if Mac Jones or Purdy's going to be playing again. Honestly, if Purdy plays, I'd feel more confident that the Falcons are going to win at this point because Mac Jones just has that dog in him.
Yeah.
But if the Falcons defense can play the way they played against Buffalo, I think they could take this game actually pretty easily.
Yeah, honestly, like after how they played really good, but I just think the 49ers have a way better coach, and I think that's what's going to help them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Monday Night Football, I'm guessing you took the Lions.
I did take the Lions, and it's not even just because I know you're going to take the Bucks.
It's a
the
scary
same thing
matchup.
with the
Scary
Chargers.
matchup.
Y'all
Yeah.
are just so injured right now, and y'all are capable of winning with these injuries, but y'all were also playing a team that's just as injured, arguably. And the Lions are dealing with some injuries on defense right now, but not nearly comparable to what the 49ers are going through, missing literally all their best players and their receivers and their tight end. The Lions are going to be pissed off coming off that Chiefs loss. They need a win, especially against an NFC team who they're going to be competing.
And we beat them last year.
Yeah, and they're going to be competing for the 1 seed. I think the Lions take this, and they're at home. Like, this is a tough game for the Bucks here.
And we beat them at home last year, but we beat them at home healthy with Chris Godwin. Oh, we beat them with no Mike Evans last year, I think.
Yeah, but Chris Godwin was also on demon timing last year.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
He got hurt, dude. He
I know
really
he's only played
broke
one-
his leg, dude.
Okay, but he didn't break his hands. He should be able to catch the ball.
I know.
He's supposed to play this game, no? I don't even know
I think
anymore.
he's doubtful this game. We're
What
probably
even happened? Why did he play 1 week
I
and
don't
then
know.
all of a
We're
sudden
probably
he's
not
gone
gonna
again?
have our top 4 receivers again, dude.
That's rough.
I know it sucks.
And the offensive line's hurt.
and no
Bro,
Buck,
Aiden Hutchinson.
Bucky's not playing either.
And Aiden Hutchinson might feast, honestly,
I know.
with how to play to y'all's O-line. But y'all have Tristan Wirfs is healthy
Yeah.
right now, right?
Yeah, but we don't have Luke Yoki or right tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be
rough.
a scary game.
Rough, very rough game. But you know,
If Baker wins this, bro, he's the best quarterback in the league.
I know,
Like,
and Baker sucks at primetime. Baker won his first primetime game this year, so
really?
yeah, he won his first primetime game this
First
year.
ever? Is that true?
I think that's true.
Wow, I did not know
yeah,
that.
he's
Like the Kirk Cousins. He's like
he's
Kirk
very
Cousins.
bad primetime. Like very bad primetime, but he got it done this year, so he ended the curse.
Yeah.
So I mean,
this will be a good game.
and if he wins this just adds to his MVP race, of course. All right, last game of the Monday night slate: Texans Cardinals.
Wait, we have 2 Monday games again.
Texans Seahawks. Sorry, yeah.
Why?
I know it's so dumb.
I got a little funky. I took the Texans here. Like I said, I think the Texans are gonna have a little bit of a comeback story here. The Seahawks D line does scare me a little bit with the matchup against the Texans O line, but I think the Seahawks have been a little vulnerable to good defenses so far this year. They struggled a little bit against Jacksonville, and I think. I don't know. I could just see the Texans capitalizing on Seahawks' mistakes on offense, and I just wanted to get a little funky. I think the Texans are going to be on a little bit of a come-up at the end of the season. I think it starts here against the Seahawks.
So what's crazy is I got the Seahawks Maddox. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games differently.
And none of mine are, like, actually stupid this time. They're, like, actually kind of toss
The only one I feel like
Cardinals
that's
is kind of weird.
the Saints is the one that's stupid for me, and the one that probably the Cardinals.
Oh, no, my Giants pick is kind of weird.
No, but I could see it.
Yeah. The one that I wish I would have taken with you is the Saints, but I just can't look back next week and be like, why did I pick the Saints? Because I did that against Seattle. I picked the Saints, and they lost by, like, 30 points. So
I'm gonna regret the Saints, but I want to root for the Saints, so that's why I'm picking them.
yeah. You have any takes or anything that you think's going to happen this season, other than just Bucks Super Bowl like you always say? Do you have anything interesting?
Bucks, Bills, Super Bowl, Baker Mayfield MVP. Let me try to think of it. Dude, I'm really happy Jonathan Taylor is finally playing good. That's cool to see. Who do you think's Coach of the Year right now?
Vrabel. They always give it to a shitty team that comes back with a new coach, and Vrabel's balling out
You
with
think
the
Todd
Patriots.
Bowles at all is in it with all the injuries? You think
He could be for sure.
because all the injuries and we're good right now?
He
like,
could be for sure. But I just think the Coach of the Year has just become what team was bad and then it's good.
which I don't think Todd Bowles. I'm not saying he deserves it.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
saying
could
just
see him in the argument.
Objectively, yeah.
I think as of right now, it's Vrabel. I think Offensive Player of the Year is Puka, but if he misses a couple weeks, like some players are going to get to catch up. Maybe CMC, bro, the way he's playing, like
Yeah, CMC or Jonathan Taylor too. Both of those guys.
yeah.
Whoever finishes with better touchdowns, ultimately.
I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. It's not looking very good. But here's the thing.
If
bro.
they finish 1-6 and if they're 1-6, Lamar comes back.
Well, they're on a bye this week.
Dude, nice.
They're 1-5 going into the bye. If Lamar
Nice.
can come back healthy, if there's any team that can come back from 1-5 start, it's the
Lamar
Ravens.
Jackson.
Bro,
It's
I've
not the
been
Ravens.
trying to-
It's Lamar Jackson.
I've been trying to trade Derrick Henry, but there's a part of me that's like, bro, when Lamar comes back, bro, he's gonna be fine.
I know, dude. I'm gonna be rooting
The
for the Ravens.
second
to
Lamar
come
comes
yeah.
back and Derrick Henry drops a 40 bomb, I'm shipping him off.
I'll trade you Saquon for him.
Well, I'm not doing that, but
All right. Well, any other closing remarks?
start Saquon this week in fantasy. He's gonna rush for 200 yards against the Vikings.
You know, I started CMC in one of my leagues against the Bucks, and he went off, and we won.
Shout out! You finally saw.
Well, it was in my money league, and my backup halfback was Brees Hall.
Yeah,
And
good thing you didn't start him, bro.
And so I literally was like,
You know,
it's not. It
Weird
does not make sense.
prediction. I think by the deadline, which actually got moved back a week this year, which is sick, gives teams a little bit more time to cook. I think Brees Hall's a Kansas City Chief by the end of the year.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be fire.
That would be. Fire.
What's a deadline move you'd like to see that's not the Bucks?
Patriots maybe a receiver, Bills a receiver, or something like that.
I want to see Olave on the Bills. That's what I want to see.
That'd be fun.
I want
a second for
or
Olave.
like Demario Davis even on the Bills because they're kind of struggling at linebacker with Milano
yeah,
being out.
like a second
I mean,
third.
you could get Davis
for like a third or fourth.
probably less. He's like 36 years old.
Yeah, you can get him for like a fifth.
Last year of his contract. I mean,
you
could
could probably do like a fourth, but like it's a fifth depending on
like
how he
or like a
plays.
pick swap.
Yeah, that'd be fun to see.
I'm excited for the trade deadline to come around. That's always my favorite part of the season.
That's gonna be a fun. We got a few. I think they moved up the trade deadline this year too, right? Is it week
Yeah, they moved
9
it
now?
back 1 week.
So it's week 9 now.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun to see.
But yeah, I need the Vikings to beat the Eagles because after the Steelers game, even though we won against the Browns the following week, after the Steelers game, I was like, bro, we're not.
Outside of your, we're already 6 weeks to the NFL season.
Yeah, it sucks, but
I'm enjoying peak every week.
I'm too busy concentrating on the fact that my team's even gonna be.
No,
in the
and it's
playoffs
like
this
you're
year.
concentrating on next week. That's why I like the NFL season. It's hard to worry about like enjoying the moment because it's so
Yeah.
much thinking about next week. In fantasy, it's like, oh, but like I gotta win next week now.
Yeah.
Like it's
I feel
so
like I say this
constantly
every
next week.
year, but this has been one of the strangest NFL seasons. Like
It is every.
all
it's
it's gonna
just
take is the
every year.
Jets to get one win, and I think we'll reach the point where every team has beaten every team because teams just drop games all the time. Like,
Yeah.
the biggest thing to me still this year is that the fact that the Panthers shut out the Falcons, and then we just watched the Falcons beat the Bills. Like, it blows my mind. I don't understand what's going on anymore.
It is crazy.
Chiefs dropped a game to the Jags. Jags go out and play like shit against Seattle. Jets can't beat anybody.
No, it's legit crazy. Like the Giants beat the Eagles, who beat the Bucks. The Bucks beat the Seahawks. It's like you can just go.
Yeah,
across
all it's
the
gonna
board.
take is the Jets to win one game, and everybody's beating everybody.
Yeah, legit.
Well, you got any closing remarks, or is that all you got?
That just started the episode was so funny. That was so funny. I was right
Yeah,
out
you
to
know,
laugh.
Ever since things went down with that guy, Harrison Butker's been playing some pretty bad football.
That is so true.
I don't think he's gotten over it yet.
That is so true. Or it's ever since he joined like that, ever since he like went to the White House and spoke with Trump, like sat next to Trump. Trump did something to him.
Yeah, probably. He just maybe still horned up from it.
Still
Probably
horned
a
up from Trump.
Yeah, he was probably a little horned up. From
His
Trump.
dick is still hard, so it's
Yeah,
hard to
you
kick.
can't get
That's
rid of it.
so funny. So
Yeah, I
funny.
think we're gonna have to end it on that. Tune in next week. Love you guys.
Welcome back to the opening kickoff, episode 7. How you doing this week, Maddox?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. Life's always good when your team's on a bye week and you don't have to want to kill yourself, you know.
Very true. Sorry about last week, guys. We shit the bed on the audio. Or I guess, sorry, I shit the bed on the audio. Won't happen again, but, you know, it is what it is.
We shit the bed on the audio. It was both of us.
You know, it's so funny. I already said that. I just thought of weird Charlie Kirk.
Oh, my God.
Well, all right. So we both went 10
You know,
and
it's his birthday today.
Really?
Yeah, we have to go to Starbucks and order a Mint Majesty iced tea.
Dude, all jokes aside, that is kind of sad. It's his birthday.
Yeah, I know.
You would have been like 32 or
We
something.
might need to just restart and cut all
No,
this
it's
out.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, 10 and 5. All right. So the games, I went 10 and 5, putting my record at 60-30. Dude, that was such a terrible start.
65 seconds in.
60-32 and 1. Also, I have no voice,
Yeah.
but we'll get into that with yays and nays. Because Eagles and Giants, we both got wrong this week.
I also went 10 and 5, by the way. You didn't say my record. Yeah, lock in.
All right.